What up guys, this is Sheikh and today I'm going to be doing a rant. I know I haven't did this in quite a while. Like on this channel I have not put a rant up. I did say that this channel will be having a lot of rants, a lot of vlogs, but I've been so focused on the vlogs I did not do any rants. But today I'm going to do a rant. I asked you guys yesterday, I asked you guys in the last vlog to give me a topic to rant about, and you guys been giving me a lot of stuff. Like I was going through the comments, there's a lot of stuff that you guys want me to do, but I chose one to talk about because I feel like this should be a beginning rant. You know, this should be my first rant, and the person who gave their rant, they will be in the right here, they'll be down below. Before I start with the rant, I just want to say that the reason I'm doing these rants now, that I've decided to do it now, is because, as you guys all know, since I started college, my class schedule is very, it's all over the place, you know? So it's very difficult to keep vlogging, and the best way to be in front of a camera without continuous in the same moment would be by doing a rant. So I decided to do a rant. And the best thing about rants is that everyone has different opinions on stuff. You know, there's always that main topic, but every single person has a perspective and a topic on that. Not topic. Like every single person has a perspective and an opinion on that. And in my rant, you're going to see my opinions and my perspective on that topic. So let's begin with the rant. The person asked me to talk about how my life has changed. So you guys already probably know, if you guys watched my videos before, you guys already know what I've been going through throughout my history, throughout my past in high school, middle school and everything. But in brief, I'm going to tell you what I've been through, what I'm going through, what I'm planning to go through, and hopefully inshallah like everything works out the way I planned. I'm sorry, I just came from outside, so I'm kind of tired. But yeah, as you guys know, high school was not the best year for me, neither was middle school, because in middle school I was like the only Muslim in class, so I was being called a terrorist. But that's middle school, you know, that's kids growing up. It wasn't really, oh my god, you know, it wasn't really affecting me much, but it did affect me in a bit. So growing up, and then I went to high school, and then when I went to high school, that was probably the worst 4 years, because in those 4 years you're more known, you're more categorized by the type of person you are. If you're a very weak person, you're gonna be with the weak kind of people, and if you're a very strong and tough person, you're gonna be with the tough people. So obviously I never went to the gym that time. I go nowadays, you know, but not that much. But back then I didn't go to the gym at all, so I was quite weak mentally and physically. So obviously I wasn't put with the right group. So you're gonna have all the big jocks, you know, have all the tough guys come up to you and mess around with you, throw away your books, punch you, push you against the wall, bully you, threaten you, and stuff like that. You know, I've been going through that for 4 years straight. That was basically my high school year. It was basically the same thing every single day. I would wake up every single day expecting that. That's how bad it was. Like I would go to class, I'm like, alright, I know something's gonna go up. And I used to always be cautioned. I swear to you, I used to always be cautioned. I don't know, I'd be like looking back, or in the corner of my eye I would see, like if I'm going to talk to someone, in the corner of my eye I would always look at these tough people. I want to see what they're up to, because I know they're up to no good, so they're going to do something stupid. So that's what I would be doing. I'd be like looking at this way, looking that way, and that's how my high school years went. And then growing up, I went to college, and in college every single person, or most of the people there, are all new. They don't know each other. These people are brand new to each other. Like I'm gonna meet a guy who's never met me, he's gonna meet a guy that's never met him. It's just everyone is new there. So college was a bit different, but the process between high school and college, it was a shock. You know, for me it wasn't easy, because when you start college, I was expecting what's gonna happen in high school. I expect, alright, you know, I'm the weak one, I'm known as the weak one, so who knows what's gonna happen. If they find out I'm weak, shit's gonna go down. So I would start college like that, expecting everything to be pretty much the same, but it wasn't. It was actually a lot more better. It was more mature. Everyone there was mature. Everyone there came to college for focus, came to college for education, came to college to get knowledge, and they all left. That's it. There was no one messing with you, no one messing around and acting tough around you. There was none of that. Those are all high school things, but in college everyone was different. So transitioning from high school to college was obviously a big step for me, because it was something that I did not expect, and it was pretty much really big. So that was basically one of the highlights of how my life changed. And then growing up, I came to this point. I'm just going to cut the whole college thing short, because it's not really much to say about college, because I'm still going back. But growing up and coming to this level, I learned a lot, like a lot, about people. One thing I learned is that you can't satisfy everyone. Because when you try satisfying one person, another group gets mad. and we try satisfying the other group, another group gets mad. So technically you can't really satisfy no one. Whatever you do, it's always gonna be backfired. You're always gonna get complaints. You're always gonna get people, oh, what are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You know, that's how life is. And if you guys don't believe me, you try it. Try doing something and watch how many people support you. There's gonna be a good amount supporting you and a good amount going against you. That's how life is. That's how people are. You know, as you grow up, you're gonna realize that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people already realize that. But that's one thing I realized. But then I concluded, and in my mind, I just put that down, that you came to this world alone. So why do you have to have all these people in between? There's no need for that. You can grow up with friends, obviously, but always keep yourself first. Don't prioritize the world before you. Always be confident about yourself and look forward to you. Because at the end of the day, the people around you are there for support. They're not there. They're not you. Whatever happens to you at the end, it's you. You know? But growing up, I realized that people are not going to always stay forever. Someone's going to leave. Someone's going to stay. I had this friend from middle school who I haven't seen in so long. Like literally years, like 5-6 years. But he was in middle school, not even high school. He was in middle school. That's when 6, 7 years. That's when like 12, 13 years old. And I recently started hanging around with him again because he's been busy with college and everything. And I hit him up one day. I'm like, yo, what's up? How you doing? This and that. Because we had like, it just cut off. It was just a fade. I wasn't mad at him. He wasn't mad at me. There was nothing like that. But it was just this little phase that we had where we just disappeared on each other. And then I met him again, and now I literally see him like every other day. Like I just came from seeing him right now. That's how much like love and respect we have for each other. So basically what I'm trying to say is that not everyone is gonna stay. You're gonna have, you never know, tomorrow he might be going. And then you're gonna have new friends that come. You know, like in my life I had friends going up and down. See this guy right here who I thought I'd never see again, I'm hanging around with him again. You know, this just happens. And friendship is very important. I was watching this scholar actually talk about this, about choosing the right friends. The best thing that I learned from him, or one of the best things, is that the friends you choose, make sure they have your personality. Because let me tell you something, if you drink, but the person that you hang around with, he doesn't drink, there's gonna be an issue. Because his personality is different from yours. His actions, the stuff that he likes to do is different from the stuff you like to do. So obviously this friendship is not gonna work out. It's gonna be very difficult. And I know a lot of people have friends who are different from them, but they still work out. But one thing I learned from it is gonna be very difficult. Because the stuff you want to do, he's gonna come in the way, and stuff he wants to do, you're gonna come in the way. That's just how some friends work. So the best thing to do when you're choosing a friend is always look and see if you guys have the same personalities, if you guys have the same common relations. But another thing that I did not give up on was believing myself. Because till today, I still believe that I have the ability to create a change. This topic is not relating to what I'm talking about today, but you know, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that this justice system in America does that goes against the people, and it's very biased. So the reason that I'm studying criminal justice, if you guys don't know I'm studying criminal justice, is because I want to make a change into this. I want to actually stand up for these people, actually do something for them. You know, like recently I heard that the NYPD, or the New York Police Department, they have sent undercover spies who would go to these colleges and go to their Muslim organizations and just sit there and listen to everything they say. So these people are not feel comfortable knowing that there's a spy in the room. Obviously they don't know, but afterwards, after you find out that yeah, there's been a spy in that room, this and that, how are you gonna feel? Every day you walk into a room knowing that, oh, what if there's one of these spies? You're not gonna feel comfortable. You know, and this is very biased because they're only doing this to the Muslim organizations. They're not doing it for the other ones. And I don't want to make Muslims sound like victims. That's another topic I'm actually going to work on, about victimizing Muslims. That's another topic that I really want to talk about. But I don't want to talk about that right now. But, you know, they're only focusing on Muslims, which is wrong. Because attacks, terrorist attacks, and different kinds of stuff is in all religion. I've seen every single religion who does this. You know, it's not something that religion teaches, it's more something that you teach yourself. You know, because I've read about other religions, and I know no religion tells you, oh, go out there and fight this guy, oh, go kill this guy. And a lot of people say the Quran says that, but the Quran does not say that. That's another topic I want to talk about. That's something that people misunderstand. It's like they just pick out a line from the Quran, oh, it says to kill, we have to kill. You know, that doesn't make any sense. But, alright, I'm getting off topic right now. So now, yeah, back to how my life changed. Now I'm in a phase in life where I walk out, and sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, I don't want to sound cocky, I don't want to be like, oh my god, yeah, I think I'm popular. But here and there, I would have people spotting me. They'll be like, oh, I love your work, it motivated me, inspired me. I read messages, I've read so much, like they touch my heart when they read it. They said that I lost my mom, I lost my dad, you were the reason to keep me motivated, I actually wanted to commit suicide, you did this for me, you did that for me. And I'm thinking, I didn't do anything. All I did was make a video and say my thoughts, say my perspective on stuff, and then you guys or people that watch my videos, they acknowledge all this and like, oh my god, you helped me change my life. So just reading all that makes me feel really blessed, makes me feel really lucky to have you guys in my life to help me support, because there's points in my life where I wanted to give up. I'm like, I can't do this and that, but the reason I'm still continuing even though I still go to college is for reasons like that, because I've been reading messages here and there every other day and it feels good to read them, But yeah, that's the phase I'm in right now. I'm in that phase where if I walk out, like, I have to look good, because just in case someone asks for a picture, that's the phase I'm in. Now, here is what this overall thing is. I went from the guy who went to class every day, who no one gave two shits about. I would go to class and I would be like, just sitting in the corner, who I would say no one liked, alright? Because I didn't fit their category of likeness. So I was someone like that, who I was pushed around, this, that, and I grew up to a point where now I walk in the street, people are telling me, people are thanking me, people are acknowledging me, people are loving me for the stuff that I do. And that feels really good. That is the biggest change that ever happened to me. Because I'm not on the same pace. If I was on the same pace, I'd be like a loner. I would have no friends, I would have no one to hang around with. I would walk in the streets, no one's gonna want to talk to me. If I continued that high school line, that's where I would be today. But luckily, alhamdulillah, that I've came to this point where it's actually very different. Actually makes me feel really good about myself. When I started college, it was nothing like that. I used to be very anxious. I used to walk into class and I'm like, oh, what if that person talks to me? Oh my god, why is that person looking at me? Oh my god, there's that. I used to feel very, very anxious. Like, I used to have panic attacks just looking around. I never raised my hand. That's how bad it was. I never raised my hand, never participated. I don't know how I passed class, but it was so difficult because I never raised my hand. I used to always just give homework on the low, but that was how my life was. Now look, I went from this type of person to where I stand now. And I hope that it improves and actually do something better and better and better. So when I die, I'll be known as someone who made a change. That's my major goal. As soon as I hit the ground, as soon as they bury me, I can die peacefully knowing that I made a change in the world, or I did something really, really, really good for my people. But yeah, that's pretty much, I don't know if I said it in detail, I don't know if I answered the rant correctly, but that's pretty much how my life changed and the stuff I went through in between. A big portion in this life changing is the people I hang around with, people alone in general. Some are there for you to build you up, some are down, but overall what I learned is that the best thing to do is always go up there by yourself, no matter what position you are, even if you're working, educating, going to school, going to work. I know I said that, but everything is mostly the way you look at it, the way you focus on it, and your motivation. That's the most important thing, and that's exactly what I learned. And I hope I helped a lot of people out with this rant. If you guys didn't understand, like, it's so tiring for me. I just came home and it's so hot because if I put the fan on, it's gonna be really loud, so I turn off the fan, so you might see me sweat. But yeah, that's the end of this rant. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me more topics to rant about in the description box below, and let me know. See, I didn't even make sense there. Give me more rants in the comment section below and let me know what to rant about next time. And I will try to do this rant thing every day or every other day and try to add vlogs in this, and not in the video obviously, but do a video on vlogs and video rants. And let me know what you guys think of my rant. Comment below if anything like this happened to you, and comment below what change have you made, and let me know if there was a change in your life that you're very proud of or you're very saddened about, and let me know all this. And most of the time I do. Why is my mom calling? Hello? Sorry for the interruption, but yeah, comment below and let me know. And I do read most of the comments, like, because sometimes there's a lot, it's very hard to read them, but I do read most of it. And yeah, till tomorrow or till another time for another rant. That's a wrap. I love you guys and peace. By the way, before I end this, if you guys do enjoy these rants, or if you guys do enjoy the vlog, give them a thumbs up, because your thumbs up actually really motivates me. When I see a lot of thumbs up, I see the love and support I get. So if you guys really support me and watch and like what I do, give it a thumbs up. You don't have to comment, or you do actually. You do have to comment and let me know. But with those thumbs up are very important to me, because every like is every person who supports me, and that means a lot. And yeah, till next time for another rant, that's a wrap. Peace.